might go MIA, roll up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? And I got 30 on my fingers, what more can I say? Please, on the block that's from deep like KB. Every night they, but please don't call them shade. I got too much on the fight, so please don't try to me. I got too much on the face, so please don't try to me. I got a for the look, already got good. I got a team full of and really gotta look crazy. I put in a cup, yeah, but that's my baby. I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. I might go MIA.
MIA. I might go MIA.
If young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to?
Straight.
It's the NBA on EA Sports, and this is Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. From Oracle Arena in Oakland, it's the Golden State Warriors getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Warriors coming in. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in Games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
And throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Curry gets it in the right corner to Curry. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Thompson, now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Green, deep right corner. DeMarcus Cousins tips it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Across the timeline comes James. He'll run the offense. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
And splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Turns and slams it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Possession lies with Golden State. DeMarcus Cousins swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Curry into the front court. Down a point. To Russell. Nothing going here on that drive. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
James, defended by Steph Curry. Draymond Green pins it. They've got it in the open floor. Curry, yes, give the advantage to the shooter. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Won't go. Here's Curry with it up top. 10-6 our score. They love this hustle. James into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Rises for the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Russell with it up top. The score 10-8. For three, his first effort off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Goes to the left side. And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws.
Good shot.
Warriors basketball. Here comes the screen. Steph Curry in a matchup with Boogie. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein.
I said fast, Ed, fast.
From long range, and the Warriors have the rebound. To Russell. Has a chance. Shot by Russell off the mark. LeBron into the front court. 14-10 to score. Fires the three, buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, Klay Thompson. 2-of-4 now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. LeBron guarded by Klay Thompson. To Danny Green. Trying to cash in. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. James. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Great feed. Caldwell Pope Nobody even close. Count the basket for Caldwell Pope.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
From the painted area, won't go down. Glenn Robinson III, guarded by Cook. Here comes the screen. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not that time. To Caldwell Pope. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. LeBron James sends it away. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Steve Kerr will change it up. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. LeBron with it up top. Down 3. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
LeBron into the front court. 5-point game. Warriors come up with it. Curry. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Nice pass to set things up. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
It's Golden State basketball. Curry. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the 3.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
Curry to bring it up. His team leads it by 10. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Add 2 points to the board.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
LeBron James. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D.
Thompson. Across the timeline comes James. Trailing by 11. Slams it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Green buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical.
And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Curry. They'll get it down to Thompson. To Curry. Thompson To Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. James into the front court. Trailing by 10. Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
It's Curry controlling the offense. And he hits. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Steph Curry against Cousins. To Thompson. 3 in the key. James to Davis. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. They'll take it from downtown. Let's see, Jay, if that wakes them up.
Yeah, that was a big-time three, but the most important possession is now, the one you're currently in. Don't focus on the next play, but focus on the present.
LeBron into the front court. Right now, down 7. Fires the 3. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Davis. He made his first effort, but not that time. Curry is good.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Missed the foul shot. James on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Thompson not going down here. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Deep 3 at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Jay and I return in a moment. This is the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Lakers at the controls right now. Beyond the arc for 3, and it's Cauley Stein with the board. Curry into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. 4-3. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Curry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Driving his green, but he can't finish.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Lets it fly from long range, and it's Cauley Stein with the rebound. Curry with the basketball. Up 5. For 3. That won't go. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
Bradley. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Wide open look won't go.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim. Yes! They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry. From long range, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Curry into the front court. 2-point advantage. Fires the three. It's Cousins with the rebound. Bradley to Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Here's Curry with it up top. Leads a bucket. Hits the three-pointer.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Bradley. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Alec Burks. Won't go. Danny Green to Cousins. He throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Cousins there for the rebound. To Danny Green. And he drains it. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
An effort only fully releases its reward after a person refuses to quit. What I like about this team is that they continue to execute. As a coach, we used to talk about it all the time. I would hear it every single day. Execute, execute, execute. But if you can play with energy and execute, that's the formula for success.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Caldwell Pope. Has a look. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Gets it in the left corner. It's James, and drains it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Livingston to bring it up. Down 2. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
LBJ on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. To Danny Green. Has a chance, and he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And that's rebounded by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope matched up with Jerebko. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Livingston. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
LeBron James, guarded by Livingston. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Fires the three. That's how you defend. To Sean Livingston. LeBron James sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Livingston. Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Livingston across the timeline. Down 6. 4-3. And the Lakers have the rebound. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Kyle Kuzma. Slams it home on the putback. That has to feel deflating for the other. Side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Curry to Russell. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Stevenson. From the painted area, won't go down. Curry to bring it up. Margins 8. Thompson shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Avery Bradley, he's finally on the board, makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And scores on a